This is a broadcast of
new
of
broadcast.
racist, homophobic podcast. No one's gonna be playing with me because it's 2 in the morning for me.
It's 1 for us.
Yeah, because y'all in your.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, did you know monkey balls are the size of a brain?
I'm gonna say this for now. If I do fall asleep, you guys talking is gonna change everything in my dreams. So don't do anything.
Oh goodness! Oh goodness gracious!
Talk about sex.
No, don't do that.
Lois, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Lois, I'm coming.
I do not want to dream of that scene. I am okay, and I wish to sleep in peace. Okay. I don't think it's just a bunch of 5-year-olds making noises at this point.
I can't speak! I'm gonna play Killing Floor. Fuck that.
Oh! I have Killing Floor. Dude, that game's so fucking fun.
In the beginning.
Oh my no. Oh my no.
Oh mini nor.
Oh my no.
Oh mini nor.
Me more angam. Shut up, Jack.
No, don't. I need you to book. I sent you a video. Open it.
Okay, hold on. I'm putting my PJs on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What?
We're PJs?
Yes. Bro, I'm not gonna
Bro,
sleep in my jeans, dude. It's.
I would.
I sleep in
don't
my
care.
fucking underwear.
You both are weird.
What's weird about that?
I can sleep in jeans. You guys can't?
I could sleep in
No.
jeans.
I
Especially
do
when
too.
coming from a fucking party. I just pass out.
I do too. Opening or
Oh, it tells us the pizza place. That looks cool.
yeah.
What's your biggest turnoff?
My biggest turn off.
That's actually.
That's
What?
interesting. That's a very interesting question.
Did you
Yeah.
just
I told you
put
to
me
go
on the
first.
spot?
Yes.
What is it that you're so intrigued by my opinion?
I don't know. I just want to know. You are my friend,
Biggest
so
turn-off.
so I just want to know.
Biggest turn off.
Wait.
I think the biggest turn off for me would probably be licking.
Nick.
So you're okay with biting but not licking?
Yeah, I guess.
Bro, imagine biting the fucking tit. Ah!
You're disgusting. Come on.
That must fucking hurt. Oh my god.
Sky, what are you gagging on?
I hate
I'm not even gonna ask that. I'm gonna. I'm going to.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to now.
I'm gonna imagine that I never said that.
Honestly, I don't know. I know I'm not really
My-
big into relationships.
My biggest turnoff are black, black
Yes.
ratchet women.
What?
Pardon?
I hate black ratchet women. I hate like
Black
when they
ratchet?
smell like smoke.
Oh.
The biggest turnoff. Like they have. It's weird. They talk like like men.
I haven't really thought about it, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of just like something that comes in your head first thing.
Yeah, I think. Huh. What was okay? I'm trying to think back in my relationships, which was like, I don't want to, but I have to. And trying to remember what was the biggest turnoff for me when I was dating them. Honestly, when they start talking about their fucking, like, exes. Fuck that. And they keep bringing up the past. God damn. Because
Hey,
with
you
one of
wanna
my
know why
exes,
why
he kept
women are
bringing up the
history
past and I
teachers?
hated it. Why?
Because
Why
always
was-
bring up the past.
I mean, I have a guy history teacher. Well, yeah. But yeah, he always bring up the past, and I'm like, can you let it go? And he wouldn't, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't like that. Whee!
That's a turn off?
Yeah, no. No. It's because it wasn't even happy memories. He always bring up his exes. He always bring up my exes and my bad decisions.
Oh, yeah, that is totally not
Yeah,
a good
and
guy.
I'm like, no, absolutely not. And we lasted like 2 weeks. I couldn't do that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
I mean, it's more than nothing, but
I mean, I don't really.
Okay.
I don't have
Hey,
the best
Jack, remember Lonnie?
oh my god.
Do you?
With the oh my god, I
It's
think
like
he
my
does.
biggest embarrassment in fucking life.
You think that was the biggest embarrassment? Don't you remember Bella?
Embarrassment.
Bella?
Guy, please don't make
Embarrassment
fun
and
of my
embarrassment.
language, please. It's gonna be too.
Oh!
Yeah, you know. You know.
Oh
Let's
no!
not speak of this now. Let's not
Okay.
speak of this.
Okay, yeah, so no, Lonnie used to be my online girlfriend, like, when
Oh,
I first
God.
got my PS4,
Oh god.
and I think
Gods have mercy on your soul.
we met in a party with my friend, I don't know, but, we dated for, like, a whole 2 years, practically,
Damn.
Holy shit.
and
What?
there's no fucking way, and, we sent
Bro, still
nudes to
can't
each other,
believe
which
it.
was really weird.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
um, and after that, she told me that she wanted to break up with me. I was like, okay, and she was like, you still want to be friends? I was like, no.
Why would you
And
do
later
that?
on, I asked her if she wanted to get back together with me, and she was like, no, I'm lesbian. All this. I'm wondering if I did that, or
I
I'm
mean,
not
okay,
fucking sure.
so,
It's a white girl with blonde hair.
okay, uh, strange, but, you, okay, but I can tell you from experience that some people are just confused and date guys to see if they're, like, into them. If not, then they will just break it off. Because I did that, and I found out that I don't really care. But my friend did that, and he was like, nah. So it was my friend, I'm gonna call him Cheese, because that's what I call him, or her, I don't know. And she had a friend that wanted to date since she's a guy, at first. And they only dated for like, what? 2 minutes, they didn't like it, so that was a weird story that I heard, and it was during the mall. She told me at the mall, and I'm like, okay. That was the strangest conversation I had with my friends. Well, a friend. But yeah, it's a weird thing, and people are just confused.
Damn you, I
Apparently.
actually have good experience. I have to go over my mistakes.
Well, if you need help, I am here. I exist. I am your friend. I think I'm your friend. I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Yay! I have a friend. Whee! That was the strangest thing I've ever
I
heard from a
had
friend.
the craziest death scare in my life.
Death scare?
Death
What is
scare.
what's a death scare?
Or fucking life threat. I don't know.
So like your life flashes before your eyes?
Yeah, kind of, what was it? Oh, so, yeah, we had this party at my aunt's house, so me and my mom and my dad were getting ready. We got ready. We went over there. My aunt, my cousin, my other cousin was there because they all lived there at this time. And then my neighbor, like the door right in front of me in my apartment, was wanted to come with us. So I was like, okay. And we were running around for like hours and hours. And every time I'd run around the yard, I'd touch my grandpa's statue, right? Like he just have like a god statue or something. It was like broken in half, kind of. I didn't know this, so I hugged it, and it kind of like fell on me. But it was so there was like a cement wall around it. They were gonna fill it with dirt, but they didn't do that yet. So I like fell in between, but it was like pinning me down. So I was screaming and screaming, and everything just went fucking black. And
Oh, shit.
I was like, I broke my butt. They like hit like my back and my butt at the same time. It was hurting, like it
Ow.
hurt like bad. And I went to the hospital, and I had I don't know what I had. I think I had I don't know. They just sent me home on pain meds, and I couldn't walk for like a whole week.
Jesus.
Bro got pegged.
You wanna talk about pegging? So the
I
back
pegged
to the
Jarek
mall.
in, uh,
I pegged Jarek
Back-
in the restroom.
Back to the mall story with my friends. We were sitting in massage chairs, and my friend was
Oh, he left.
massage. What? Bye,
I
Derek.
think he got kind of
But yeah,
pegged a little bit.
oh my god. But I'm gonna continue with my story if you don't need to hear it. We were sitting at massage chairs, and one of my friends was like constantly bugging my friend to like get him to pay for the chair.
I
and it
just
was,
had
like,
a
5:30.
network error.
A network error.
Yeah, like it
Interesting.
just kicked me out.
That's fun.
Okay, well, I'm back.
Okay. But yeah, my friend was just bugging my friend Fryer to pay for the massage chair, and I finally paid for it. But on the chair he was sitting on, the freaking chair, I don't know what was on like the seat, but it kept pegging him.
Oh
And
no.
And I was like, what? He's like, yes. So I was confused, and then my other friend Fryer, he finally bought his massage chair. Well, he switched with my friend because she wanted to try another one, and he got pegged as well. So there was something wrong with that chair. He was really touchy and really horny at the same time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and we called it Bob. We called it Bob, and my friend today, he's like, no, she's like, I miss Bob, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Don't bring up Bob. And then she went to another chair, like right next to me, and she called that one William because he was really gentle, but not as touchy as Bob. Or horny, my bad.
So she got touchy because of Bob.
She got pegged because of Bob.
Huh.
Interesting. Bob was really touchy, but then again, she's gay, so... Well, she's trans, but... I don't
I have
know.
so many
What?
questions. But I don't want
Yeah,
any of them
she's-
to
I
answer.
hate pronouns now because, oh my gosh, people just get
They
so
get-
offended.
They get... My friend actually doesn't, so it doesn't matter to them. Her, that's why you hear me say her, him, them.
It.
People
Fuck.
people call me it.
I know.
Shut up, you fucking clown.
Wait, you know what, Sky? Speaking of that, my friends, cause like you know how sometimes I wait for you in the hallway before or after choir.
Choir.
I will for
You
your
think I
class.
sing?
God
Fuck
damn,
no.
piano. My bad.
There you go.
Um,
That's so offended.
like every time, like in the next day, they're like, "What did you go with your fanboy?" I'm like, "Oh my god." Yes,
Huh?
they call you femboy.
That's funny. That's funny. And especially since they call me your femboy. It's
Uh,
funny to me. I
Also, I
honestly don't
had
care.
an argument with this child
Kyle.
whether Tomboy was a girl pretending to be a guy, or yeah, that or a girl acting in a masculine way.
It's the second one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had an argument with her in tutoring last
Tutoring?
semester, and I proved her wrong. She got pissed off and she left.
Interesting. Did she come back?
No.
Good.
And I left my ass off.
Okay, you guys want to hear a creepy story?
Hell yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let me see.
I have many creepy stories about this house. I will never change it.
So, this is a marine biologist, and it is what we found in the deepest part of the ocean shouldn't exist. 1,000 meters and descending, said Jack, my partner. Good, I said, looking at the depth meter on the submersible dashboard. We should arrive at a trench in 40 minutes. I was a marine biologist working for a company that researched and documented deep sea animals. On this expedition, we were tasked to document wildlife in a recently discovered ocean trench. See any new species? I asked. No, but we're not deep yet. I peered at a glass porthole. What?
He's not deep
Oh,
yet.
porthole.
Mm.
Fucking shit. The only thing that illuminated our surroundings was the submersible's lights attached to the front of the submersible. In the distance, I spotted a faint blue light darting around. Hey Jack, come check this out. What is it? There's a blue light about 70 feet away from us, I said. Maybe it's a anglerfish or a dragonfish, he suggested. We observed the blue light until we descended deeper and lost sight of it. I smiled. It would be great if we discovered a species completely new of science. We would be fucking famous. Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed because we are the first people to explore this trench. I sat down in the control room wondering what new species we could find. I imagined discovering some new, undiscovered creature that would be completely new to science. As we descended deeper, the life forms got weirder. I had spotted several bioluminescent jellyfish and gulper eel. I looked at the depth gauge. We're 4,000 meters deep. 4,000. The trench we were planning to explore is 5 miles deep on the ocean floor. We continued descending for another 15 minutes, eager to get to the ocean floor. We were in the midnight zone where the water temperature was freezing and the species that lived there were very, very unusual, at least in the visual aspect. I looked at the porthole. I could only see a couple of fucking shit, I hate that word.
Bioluminescent.
Yeah, bioluminescent fish.
Yeah, I
that
can't even say that word.
Some squids. Other than that, everything, I mean, anything was pitch black. I checked the depth gauge again. We're 1,210 meters below the surface. I sighed and walked back to control room. Where was Jack? How many more minutes till we arrived to the trench? I asked. 8, replied Jack. I set my cup of instant coffee down on my chair's armrest. Are the secondary lights and underwater drone ready? Yeah, they're ready. Whoa, stop the submersible, I exclaimed. We're going down in the depths of the trench below. We're here. We're on the seafloor right below us. It was a very, very deep trench. This trench was huge. Although it wasn't as large as the Marianas Trench, this trench was 2 miles wide and 5 miles deep. I'm turning the secondary lights on, I said. I pushed a couple of buttons and the submersible secondary lights lit up entire area around us with bright light. We're descending right now, declared Jack. I nodded as we descended the black abyss and awaited us below. 15 minutes later, we were at the bottom of the trench. We observed the area for a while, documenting the species that we saw, but so far, we had only discovered a new species of deep-sea starfish. We searched other sections of the trench in hope of finding more new species. After all, that was all our main objective. I drove the submersible forward, and to my surprise, I spotted a damaged World War II battleship land on the trench floor. Bro, this shit's so fucking stupid.
Dude, do you want me to give you an actual scary story?
Oh my god. This
What?
has 3 fucking pages.
That's
Okay,
not happening.
yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're done. We're done.
You want me to give you an actual story? Or
How about we do stories
The boogeyman gave me
scary.
the sloppy toppy.
no, I'll be serious.
Like a scary story of our experience.
Alright.
Okay, I'm about to give you one. So,
Hey, hurry
do you
up.
Jared
guys
got
like
raped
how-
by his uncle.
Oh my god. You guys are really-
He got raped by Nick.
Do you guys remember the blue car that I was fixing with my dad?
No.
The what?
The blue car?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think I've only shown you like twice, guy. Well, we had a light
Cool.
blue car, 1959 Alclino. So, since that car had been at the house, it's been here for, well, it had been here for 2 years, we had to give it back. There was something wrong with the car that wasn't mechanical, but more spiritual. Now, it's gonna sound cheesy, because my family's onto spiritual stuff and stuff.
The car was
But-
owned by slave owner.
No, they said that because they took it, or no, they had someone check the car as an spiritually. They said someone had died in the car, but not by like natural cause, by like a issue. Something happened and they had been murdered next or in the car.
It's got the chest
And-
on that, I'm not gonna lie.
I did.
And-
not.
So when we would be fixing it, lots of things would break. Like we would fix one thing, the next thing would break. We'd fix that. So it was on and on and on and on. And then we gave it to the owners. They were driving, and when they got to a turn, the tire broke. So we figured, well, it can't be anything mechanical because now there's just like, it just seems like it's bad luck or something. So then, when we were trying to get someone to like baptize it or something like that, we had, our neighbors told us that someone was going to the back of our yard. And our neighbor has cameras, and but
Open
no
the
one
door.
would. Yeah, opening the door. He said, well,
I'm
there's no
sorry.
one there. It's just this weird little dot, and we're like, well, that has just to be a bug, because there's always bugs there. So, you know, days go by, they tell us, oh yeah, someone walked to your yard, and we're just like, oh, okay. And then after a while, we started, the light in the shed started turning on by itself. Like, we wouldn't know, we kept thinking, oh yeah, one of us left the lights on, so we went and turned it off. But it was every day, like after we finished working on my car, the light was on for some reason. The light was on for some reason. So there was to the point where the figure would, well, as we were told, would walk to the back. And this, I think, only happened twice. Would walk to the back to the front, and supposedly looked like it was doing something to the car.
Interesting.
So, after it had been baptized, nothing had happened to the car afterwards. Nothing bad. The owners have had it, nothing's gone wrong with it, period.
What are you, a fucking white girl? Period.
Yes.
I'm fucking
sorry.
scared now.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
that car
I'm
was
gonna
sketchy
come.
from the beginning. That car was extremely sketchy. Like, you look under that thing, it's rust, and you would think, oh yeah, that thing's gonna collapse.
Nah, fam.
But like every single, like, you fix one thing, there's another problem. There's another problem. There was always problems in that car, no matter how many times you fixed it.
In the meaning.
In the meaning.
In the meaning. Open
So
your
anybody
door.
else got an actual scary story?
Well, I don't count this as a scary story, but there's a lot of ghosts in my house. And, my sister, well, I don't know, but my sister, was getting pineapple late at night when she was still living with us, and I don't remember what time, but it was like late at night. It was like a midnight snack.
You saw the ghost of Hitler in a maid dress.
No, what was I going? Oh, my sister was just getting pineapple and she was putting tahini, and then she turned around really quickly, and she saw like a tall black figure, not being racist, but like a tall figure, and it was just staring at her, standing there, and she ran to her room. But the funny part is, my sister had to go back for her food, so she ran out, turned off the lights, grabbed her food, and ran back. Yeah, and it was like, my mom was like, yeah, we have figures here. And I'm like, yeah, he was messing with the lights for like a week. In our kitchen, it was, I don't know why, but it was flickering like hell. Our lights would just like keep flickering randomly.
Who is that one character from SpongeBob who would mess with the lights?
Oh, that fucking vampire.
Yeah.
I hated that freaking thing.
You got one, Gavin?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, were you gonna say something, Sky?
What was I? But yeah, he would just mess with the lights, and I called him Oscar, and I'm like, Oscar, quit messing with the lights. And after like a few weeks, he stopped messing with the lights, because if you just turned on the lights, it would just flicker off and on, and then you have to turn it off and turn it back on. And I just yelled at him, I'm like, Oscar, stop fucking with the lights. And he eventually did, and now I feel like I'm gonna get haunted by Oscar. But there's a lot of ghosts in this house. There is a girl in my old room that we have in my laundry room, that is now a laundry room. And we have a guy that wanders the kitchen, which is Oscar. And then we have another guy wandering our whole entire house. I don't know his name, and I don't want to know, but he will not let Oscar leave the certain like part of my kitchen. So Oscar is forever in my kitchen, and then there's some lady in the house as well, so yeah.
If I ever do, by any means, end up staying overnight, I am not.
Hey, you want to come to my house tomorrow?
No.
I ain't doing shit.
Absolutely
You stupid Nick.
I ain't doing shit.
Alright, well, anyways.
Want to watch anime?
Yeah.
Come over. You're saying, Oscar, I'm deeply sorry.
Well, anyways,
Are you actually kidding?
No, you can. I don't care. We can hang out tomorrow if you want. I just need a ride to your house, because I don't have one.
Okay.
Okay, Oscar, continue. Ignore me. You have a scary story this one?
yeah, so it was me and my brother and my mom. It was really late at night. I think there's a storm going on, and all of a sudden like everything shuts off, and we started hearing like these like bangs of people like banging the walls like with their fists, all inside, the outside, the windows, but there was no one outside, and it was like coming from the inside of the walls too. And my mom just like kept us in the room, and she opened the door. There was a big old tall black figure. It was like this like black stuff coming out from it too.
God,
And she closed the door, and she put like a bunch of stuff in front of it so that thing wouldn't get in. And my mom called everybody to come over, like everyone. And after like a couple of years from living there was another incident too, and it was the same tall black man, but my brother Zed, he was just staring at it and just pointing at me. He was like, Mom, look. And we just ran out of there, and we didn't go back. We didn't even get our stuff. We didn't get anything from there again.
Oh my god.
But I don't know what it was, because it was like just floating. He had like a fedora on. It was weird.
Oh shit.
This doesn't help that I have to sleep in the dark right now.
Yeah, this doesn't help me either, because it's fucking 3 in the morning.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
If you really think about it, it's just like 4 hours of sleep, so it's not really a long time.
I probably won't even go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'll just wait for you to pick me up. I'm just like, hello, I'm halfway asleep. I'll probably knock out on your bed or something.
it's
If
been
we
30
hang out
minutes since I
tomorrow.
started this podcast.
This package.
Being honest, I have no idea if you're in my room.
Pardon?